You don't need to go to Niagara Falls when you can eat some fried balls.
Hello, Diecast collectors and Diecast reviewers on YouTube. Welcome to the Diecast News Show, hosted by me, Original Big Bri. As always, I am bringing you guys all the weekly news that have come out for NASCAR Diecast, as well as IndyCar Diecast as well. So we're going to get to all that as more, as we are now back on regular schedule now for the NASCAR Diecast news after a busy last 3 weeks of pure chaos. But now we're right back schedule, and I'm ready to bring you guys all the latest updates to come. So before we do that, let's take a look at your best-selling diecast ever from last week. Alright folks, so that mostly settles with all the diecast news that have came out for this week. A lot of great new diecasts that came out, even though all the news releases are on the old mold. That's got to suck right there. And also, but still pretty nice cars. I do like that Dale Jr. Kelly Blue Book car, and I think that Ducks Unlimited car could have been one of the best cars of the year. But it had to be ruined with that old mold. Let's just hope to God Lion gets rid of this old mold in 2015, because things have not just been handling that well. But still, what are you gonna do about it? But also with the newest pre-orders that came out, it's mostly a chase field set. The remaining chase cars have came out, and hopefully they will not get canceled like our next victims, which are the canceled diecasts. Three more chase cars got canceled: Hamlin, Kyle Busch, and Kurt Busch. So I am assuming we are not going to see a 16 chase car pack. That's why I thought they were going to do. I think that'd be a good idea for next year, but that's gotta suck. And these chase cars should be coming out sometime in the next 2 months or so. I'm assuming they're going to be air freighted possibly, because those are still new pre-orders, and I bet they're going to be coming out very soon. So yeah. And yeah, another Jeff Gordon car came out, the Ride with Jeff car, and if you look pretty closely, this car does look like his chase car, his chase for the cup car. But in the middle of it, it has all the names of just like people who basically want to ride with Jeff, I guess. I mean, they do that every year of that contest, so and there's some sponsor differentiations as well, but other than that, it's basically just another useless diecast. I mean, if your name's on there, good for you, but other than that, just it's the same thing as a chase car, so just kind of a waste right there. I don't know, that's just my opinion, so what do you guys think of that? Anyways guys, now we are going to go to the after show, which is the Hoof Show. I answer some of you guys' questions, and then I'm gonna give you guys some last minute updates, and then we should be done for the show. So stay tuned.
Oh, well, I think that's all we have time for. Sure you are, but that's really all we have time for. That's about all we have time for. And that's really all the time we have.
I pay you to listen to my problems.
Walk-ins are more expensive, but I'm always happy to accommodate.
Sure, you'll accommodate me as long as I got money in my pocket, right?
Oh, by the way, your insurance ran out. Listen, I don't suppose you can pay cash from now on. If I'm hearing correctly, you've clearly got some.
Oh, and there is one thing. Phone sessions are a little more expensive, obviously.
Oh, Michael, I hope this goes without saying, but family work is a little more expensive.
What, double?
Squared.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid face-to-face sessions have got a little more expensive.
And what about your sexual behavior? What about your sexual problems, Michael?
What about sex, Michael?
Anything sexual?
What about your sexual problems, Michael?
Even on the way over here, I think I killed somebody. And you know what? I don't care. I'll say that.
I agree. You're plainly addicted to chaos.
Okay.
You're very defensive, Michael. You may actually be a rare combination of a sociopath and a deluded psychopath.
You're a very sick man, Michael. You're deranged.
I don't think I've ever heard such a barrage of denial, self-justification, and outright horror. I really think I can't treat you anymore. The fact is, I'm in love with you. And I'm leaving town. I've got a TV show. I'm gonna be famous. I'm gonna be famous. All those fucking bitches who called me pube head, oh, they'll be lining up to suck it now.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now we're gonna get to the after show, the booth show, where I have the answers to your guys' questions. So we do have two people that, we do have two sets of questions from two different people right now. I'm gonna get to that right now, so not too many questions, but still, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. So, Jacob Reed has two questions for me, and the first one he wrote is, who is your favorite driver and football team on college and NFL? Well, for favorite driver, I probably wasn't really that specific, so I would just say I'm going to name my favorite NASCAR driver, IndyCar driver, and F1 driver. So, favorite NASCAR driver is definitely Carl Edwards. I was a Dale Jr. fan back then, but now I'm an Edwards fan, and I've been ever since. So, go 99. Oh, go 19 next year. James Hinchcliffe is my favorite IndyCar driver, and my favorite F1 driver is Daniel Ricciardo. Now, for football teams, I am familiar with the NFL teams, not too familiar with college teams, so I can't really answer the college one, because I rarely watch that. I'm possibly like one of the only guys in this world that possibly is not interested at football, but I am familiar with the teams. Like, I do watch Super Bowl and all that, but I don't know, I don't really have a favorite because I'm just not really interested in it. Like, I do watch Super Bowl though, but yeah, I'm not really a big football fan. I'm sorry, Jacob, but I might be the only person in the world who doesn't like football, so sorry I couldn't really answer your question, man, but I'm not quite sure what team I would like. Give me any suggestions, and that'd be cool, I guess. And his second question was, if I were to work for Ecnu Tech, the people who made the NASCAR games, they used to make the NASCAR games, and or Lionel, what changes would I make to the company? Well, for Lionel, it's a dead giveaway. I would get this quality control underway and just get rid of this new mold, alright? Or if they plan to keep this new mold, like, have like some sort of marking or something that like, I would give people like a clue, be like, okay, this car's gonna be in the old mold, this car's gonna be on the new mold, you know, because that's what's been frustrating us. We have no idea what car is on what mold, and I think that's just completely disorganized. I think Lionel is really disorganized with that. So I think I would definitely make those changes right there and get things rolling for the 2015 season, diecast season. And for the NASCAR games, I don't know. I mean, I really would like to see another game like NR 2003 where you could like just keep creating mods and all that, and it keeps the game fresh and all that. I mean, I would like to see something like that again. I mean, I don't think you could really do that on console games because this is what the NASCAR games are on. But definitely for PC, I think it did definitely work out. But who knows, man? But I would definitely love to see the game like NR 2003 on the consoles. Like, man, that'd be very, very interesting. So, yeah. And now our second person. I apologize if I cannot pronounce these right. Keon H-ness has two questions for me, and he wrote down, where can I find cases for holding diecast? Well, I probably would recommend at your local diecast dealer. I mean, who knows if you, because that's where I found some diecast cases there. I don't know, man. You just gotta look around. I mean, any place that sells diecast, I guarantee you could find some cases or something like that. Even check out Ollie's. I mean, Ollie's like a bargain store. They do have some cases there as well. So you just gotta know where they're at, man. And probably won't be too hard to find. If you need help, I would definitely try to help you out, but it's not too hard to find, man. And his second question was, where do you recommend buying cars from? Besides Lionel Racing. Well, I hope to God you don't order from Lionel Racing unless you're very desperate for a car, because their shipping rates are a little cuckoo. But if you want a good diecast dealer that has good shipping rates and valuable prices, I would highly recommend K-State Diecast and or Plan B Sales. Both of those two are definitely great companies to go and buy your diecast at. With Plan B Sales, you got, if you're a member there, and it's free to sign up as one. You all sorts of different discounts and really good deals that they have each day. And with K-State Diecast, you can't beat the free shipping. All right, so I recommend either or. Those are definitely two places as well. And K-State Diecast even has an eBay account, so check them out as well. It's really cool. So anyways, guys, that is about it with the Poof Show. I'm going to give you guys some last minute updates for this episode, and then we're going to sign off. So let's go on and jump right in to this final segment right here. So guys, we are now down to the final segment here on the Diecast News, and it is a very special car. It's not on the NASCAR side, even though this is called NASCAR Diecast News. But thanks to my good friend Race Day 2011, he showed this and wanted to point this out. So I'm going to go and give my opinions on this. But Greenlight posted on their Flickr page that they are officially making a Simon Pagenaud diecast. Now, this is not the first one that they made. All right, they had made his HP car from last year, which was a really hard car to find now. But yeah, Greenlight has definitely kind of slumped this year with releasing diecast, but all the diecasts have really turned out better than Autoworld. But anyways, what's very interesting about this car is the Grand Prix of Indy winner. This is the car that he ran the Grand Prix of Indy, and looks like they're going to be making it 164, so I'm really happy for that. And not to be biased or anything, but Simon Pagenaud, very cool driver. I probably would recommend getting this diecast because it was a great race, and just this would be a great memory to have. And it's also history as well here for the Grand Prix of Indy. I'm always looking forward to that race next year, as it was a good race this year. So looking forward for that diecast to come out very soon, and looking forward to the 2015 Verizon IndyCar Series season. So anyways, guys, that's about it with the Diecast News. I am Original Big Bry. Thank you guys so much for all your support with the last couple weeks, especially the last episode, which I was like weeks behind, but all you guys still gave me all that support, and definitely I appreciate it. But now it's time to get a little serious right now, guys. Before I sign off, I just want to say that here on the Diecast News, we're all a big one happy community. We all stick together no matter what. And something Napa Cup Series, Jimmy. He's been going through some rough stages in life. He's been going through some depression. I'm not really getting into full detail of that because that's personal, so I'm not going to say anything about that. Let's just say he is having some hard times. I just want to say that Jimmy, man, we are here for you. Don't give up, man. You have a whole life ahead of you, and if you ever need someone to talk to, man, have us here. You always have me and Rob and everybody here in the Diecast community and the stop motion community. You are worth something, man, and just don't give up, man. You will definitely rise up, man. You will, so just hang in there, man. Anyways, guys, this has been the Diecast News. I'm Original Big Bri. We will see you guys next time here on the Diecast News. And stay strong, Jimmy. Stay strong.